The long-range planning of JDC stands out eloquently in Poland. During 25 years of service there, JDC built up a splendid network of organizations for relief and rehabilitation. Today, those organizations are the only hope for Judaism in a land that has become a laboratory for human torture. And into Lithuania fled thousands of Polish Jews who were cared for by JDC. Taken from no man's land, they were fed, sheltered, and clothed. Most people have an idea that the need for refugee relief became acute only after the invasion. But ever since 1933, thousands of Jews from Germany have sought escape in neighboring countries. Local Jewish welfare organizations were overwhelmed. JDC had to come to their assistance. The problem became far more complex after the Blitzkrieg. In the unoccupied area, 50,000 refugees are being kept alive by JDC. An additional 35,000 in French internment camps. Over 2,300 refugee children are wards of the JDC in France. Portugal is an example of the way the invasion creates emergencies in totally new areas. Portugal, for instance, was unimportant as a country of refuge early in 1940. But after the fall of France, it became the fire escape of Europe, and thousands of refugees found their way to this last free Atlantic seaport. As more and more Jewish refugees escaped from Europe, the problems of JDC increased. For instance, Shanghai. Shanghai was the only open port in the world. Boatload after boatload arrived, and soon there were 20,000 Jewish refugees, all faced with the same terrible problem, how to live in a strange land without money or means of support. And even though JDC funds permit only 4 cents a day to feed a refugee in China, $190,000 was spent in Shanghai in 1940. On this map are 51 red stars, and each star marks a country where JDC rendered aid in 1940. With JDC, the Emigration Service for Refugees constitutes the largest single activity of the organization. Through JDC efforts in 1940, more than 35,000 refugees were enabled to leave Europe.